Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. Hope you all are doing well. Thank you guys for joining me here. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at insights and messages for the collective Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. These being general messages, please take the ones that are resonating organically and don't force any onto your situation. You can also apply these messages to any aspect in your life. With that being said, let's get into it, Virgo. The first card you have, Virgo, is Aconite, and it's number 46. So the number 4, 6, 10 might be important for you in the next few days, Virgo. Aconite is a very powerful, but it's also very poisonous plant. So I feel that with the poisonous and toxins, you be watchful of your environment, of the people around you, what they say. Are they concealing information? Are they holding things back? There could also be things going on around you that you're not aware of. So try to get more facts, details, and communicate as, to get those facts. Also, with the toxic energy out here, use protection to ward off any negativity, any negative energies, or any negative spirits or energy around you. I also feel that with the Aconite is always about changes. It's about growth. And growth is not easy. It's painful, but it's necessary, right? It's like the poison that purges. So there's a change, but it could feel like painful to you right now. Also, Aconite is known as, a plant. It's known as a scholar's plant, actually. Yeah, because symbolically, it's known to be, hungry for power, knowledge, learning, and things like that. So that's how, that's what I had read about the folk tales that are related to the Aconite plant. That, through the knowledge, because it's known as, knowledge is powerful, and it. So, I feel that this is the time, Virgos, where you use your wisdom to transform your situation. I feel that you have come a long way with all of the skills you gathered, with all of the expertise and experience you have in the past. But I feel that now you need to catch up. Catch up is what comes to mind. Maybe you need to see the gaps that are there in your understanding or your knowledge or your skills, and see how you can upscale, how you can fill up those gaps. I feel that maybe through learning or through some classes or online forums or things like that, you can further enhance your skill and gain the knowledge or catch up with what's going on, especially in your domain. Maybe there are some new processes that have come. So upgrade yourself with that information. Now, for some of you, this could also be related to some decisions that you have had to make, and while maybe you were not able to figure out, like, which way should I go, what path should I choose, and things like that. But and also maybe, I feel that maybe you already took a decision. It doesn't have to be that you are deciding. Maybe you took a decision that everybody was not in favor of. People were maybe opposing or they didn't understand. But I feel that it could have been a challenging situation for you, making those decisions. But I feel that, even though it might have been difficult, to make those decisions, but I feel that it's all going to go away now. The things are going to smooth out and better for you in the next few days. There is also a key, and there is an arrow which is shooting through the head. I feel that this is more related to, there's a lot of dark black coins and things. These are tools that are actually used for magic potions and, media and things like that. So the underworld and, the knowledge regarding the underworld and things like that. But it is also related to negative forces, people not being in alignment with you or not. Things not being, there's more than what meets the eye. Maybe there is something going on around you which you're not aware of. So try to get that information. Be mindful if you're in, dangerous place, be mindful of any hidden dangers or have that protection mechanism. Maybe some protection symbols like the Hamsa hand and evil eye, the symbols or lotus flowers. These are strong, energetic protections. But I feel that there is something which is changing, right? There's a transformation which could not be, which was probably was done easy for you. Maybe some difficult situation, some truths came to light that you had to digest, and it was really hard for you to process those information or process those truths. But it's also, Aconite is also about, knowing that knowing more about the universal phenomena, the nature, the forces, the spiritual forces, and knowing that they play a major role in our lives. And don't, it's like not to get into that, to understand how nature, how the nature forces affect us and our decisions. But at the same time, this could also be about being very mindful of what you do, what you say, not being reckless in your decisions or in your words or in your approach. This could also be some influences that were not so great, and I feel that maybe you are now coming out of it or overcoming those kind of influences that were not healthy and things like that. So, the Aconite, it's shown out here with these hooded flowers. They're like brownish, a magenta purplish kind of flowers, which speak to beauty, and it speaks to that the beauty, be careful of anything sparkling, it's like, beauty and pearl comes to mind. I mean, it might not be for, it might be just for some of you, but just be mindful of things that appear to shine or appear to good. They might be too good to be true. And if you feel something is too good to be true, then that's probably what it is. So just have those, protective symbols and do those practices to protect your own energy and aura. Yeah. The next card you have, Virgos, is Loon, and it says intuitive. It further says, listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Right, so look at the picture, right? There are loons out here, and loons are actually very popular for the way they talk to each other, right? They have those echoing calls that they make, which are very actually haunting. It appears like those calls are coming from another world. So I feel that at this point, this is encouraging you to listen to your own inner voice, your messages that, come in the semi-waking state or subconscious messages. So something which was hidden, which was not available to you, which was not known to you is probably coming to the surface, Virgos, right? This could also be communication either from, people that give you more information. This could be through your own subconscious dreams, messages, or you just, some messages you overhear or you just happen to read or get or things like that, synchronicities that happen beyond our control. But when you receive those messages, it's time to also, pay attention to your thoughts also. Like, I feel that the communication and messages are going to give you a lot of clarity and understanding about your situation, Virgos. But this is also telling you to trust your intuition about what you feel. What is your gut telling you? What are your emotions telling you? Right? Because loons, they're very adaptable, yes. They're water as well. They're waterbound and earthbound. Right? So there is a duality out here because water is emotions, earth is practicality. So I feel that while they're very comfortable and graceful on the water, and which means that they're comfortable with their emotions, but they are not very comfortable on land, even though they do come out. But it's a very upward thing for the loons. So I feel that you might be struggling a little bit with your reality, with what's going on around you, Virgos. Right now, they are also migratory birds. So they move from one place to another, which means there is change. They embrace change. They like to change, right? And so some of you might be feeling the need to change either your location, your work, or the way you do things. There is some kind of a change out here which you need to embrace, which will make you happy actually, because the loon's migration is actually voluntary. They prefer it. So it could be out of your preference that you would prefer to change or shift up something. Because with the loon migration, they go a long distance. It sounds like a short distance migration, right? Which means that they travel a lot. So you might be traveling, and to travel comes a lot of growth and evolution of personal growth. This also tells you that follow your own path, no matter, maybe you have to go somewhere out to learn something, to upscale. So feel comfortable even if you're moving away from your familiar place, or even if you are learning new skills and we're in, new territories, learning up new skills, being a beginner in that area. Embrace that change, embrace that unfamiliarity for your own personal growth. Now it further says, emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. So yeah, introspection, seeing how you feel, and also communicate, trying communication in your own unique way. And communication is the most, and that too, honest communication is the best way to connect with people, to strengthen your connections with people. Also this is a reflective time, which means that take some time for yourself, meditate, understand who you are, what you want. This will also tell you something about yourself, like what is your future direction, what do you want to do, what is the next skill that you want to learn, which is the next job you want to pick, something like that. Those ideas will definitely come to you because your subconscious is at work over here, Virgos. Right? So trust those messages, those instincts that are coming towards you, and be flexible with it, because only with being adaptable and flexible, we will be able to grow. We will be able to embrace and try new experiences and tap into new networks and opportunities and overcome challenges and changes only by being flexible. So I do feel that it says recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Yeah, so the lot of loving and supporting connections and people around you, Virgos. It's just that Loon is also like, going beneath the surface, because loons can dive beneath the water, right? Beneath the surface. People not going on outward appearances or outward presentations. Look beyond that and trust your instincts on what you see, hear, and believe, right? So I also feel that alone time will help you for your own self-awareness and self-discovery, right? So even alone time helps if there is too much activity going on and you're tired and burnt out. It helps us to just, unwind, to calm our senses and our nerves, to reconnect with our own emotions, with our thoughts, our, next steps and things like that. And also it helps us to regenerate from the chaos and the work that we put in, day in, day out. So pay attention to your own emotions, your gut feeling, and speak your truth. Yeah, this is about your voice being heard, being echoed. See things that have not been said before, or see things that you have been holding back from saying before, right? So I also feel like this is the time where you are shifting something. You're in between some old chapter and new chapter, that space in between. It's called the liminal space. So you feel that there are things that are shifting up. You might be in that space where you just have to trust the unknown, and there are things which are unknown to you right now. So just be confident, though, that, trust the process. Be confident. Whatever is changing, your old chapter is wrapping up, new chapters are opening. So be open to that and trust yourself, trust the process, have confidence that things are going to work out for the better, Virgos. The next card you have, Virgos, is the card of courage. And it further says, ask what you're afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. So yeah, this is the Lion Leo energy. This is about staying strong. I feel that you are on the brink of something really big. You might be just afraid to take that next move or next step, but I feel that you're still working, taking the next step, even though you might be fearful about something. But it says that, what are you afraid of? There is something that could just appear as a fear or a threat, and that could be holding you back right now. So there's nothing to be afraid of. And it says that leadership opportunities are there for you for the taking. So go for it. Virgos. There might be some opportunities in your workplace or in your own personal life that are available to you for next level growth. You might be needing to make some big decisions. It could be about quitting jobs or starting your own business, or it could be just speaking your own truth, And sometimes we are so afraid of people, what they say, their judgments, or of failing, and that holds us back from expressing ourselves. But here it says that you need to take that a leap of faith and say it, express it, be courageous, stand up for yourself, your values, even though it might be not so popular or unpopular. It could be some of you are, need to set some boundaries, or maybe you are trying to speak up for a group that is, a little marginalized, or they're unable to speak up. So you're fighting. It could be activists or fighting for rights of, people who are unable to express themselves. This could be you noticing something wrong somewhere and bringing it to the attention of people. But something difficult that you might be dealing with, maybe it's something to do with your career. Maybe there is some setback in your career. Maybe you're just struggling to get promoted or for next level. Maybe there is some personal struggle in your own house or in your community. But I feel that this struggle is a time for growth, Virgos. There is some growth which is happening there. You will see in the next few weeks or months, you will realize how this struggle actually led you to your own personal growth or growth in your career, right? I feel you're stepping outside of your comfort zone right now. But then this is a time where you recognize that you're strong, you're powerful, you are capable, and stand in your power, right? Yeah, and don't let anything bring you down. Don't let anybody's criticism or judgment bring you down in any way. Stand strong and just act boldly. I feel that if you hesitate right now, you regret it later on, because this has, if you hesitate to do things, it'll cost you more than your failure, I feel, at this point in time. So just trust in yourself. You can handle anything, Virgos. You're strong. You're capable. Just the only thing is that you be authentic, right? Be authentic. We just for the, just to feel safe. Don't be a misfit if you feel, just to, feel secure or something like that also comes through. Because I feel that you're doubting yourself, you're doubting your decision, and something is paralyzing you out here, and it's asking you to become this lion, speak up. You might be, avoiding conflicts because, or changes even, or speaking up due to some kind of fear that you're holding. So, yeah, I also feel that if this is in regards to your job or career, maybe you have a role in mind or you got an offer, but you worry, like, can I even do this? And it says, of course you can. So for some of you, this could be speaking up to raise your salary. So negotiate your salary if you feel you deserve the raise, right? I also feel some of you could be at leadership positions and you need to make some tough calls. Maybe you're restructuring your team or there's some company restructuring going on. So you have to make some tough calls. Maybe your team needs that right now. Maybe your team needs you to speak up for them. That could be for some of you. But this could also be projects that you worked on, or maybe you're on creative projects or independent projects, and you're scared of sharing it with people because you're afraid of their criticism. But I feel that share it anyway, share it with the world, display, exhibit your work if you're into creative arts or projects that you've been working on. So it is the time to take lead, go forward, take action, and don't be fearful, overcome any kind of fear, blocks, resistance, and you will overcome this challenge in no time, right? And this situation is actually out here for you. Is a fire energy. Fire indicates transformation. Things will change. New doors are opening, but you must walk through that new door, Virgos, without trembling, right? The next card you have, Virgos, is arrogance. And it says, not seeing flaws hinders growth. No limits to learn and improve. Humility, awareness, growth. I feel that arrogance is not in a negative way. I feel it's just a mask of insecurity that sometimes we wear because we're defensive. We feel like people are judging us harshly, or we have been judged harshly in the past. I feel that some of you might, be hurt in the past, and that's why this insecurity is coming up. Maybe some of you are just like about self-worth. Are you questioning your own self-worth? Do you want to appear more smarter or intelligent than other people? Like, this is some kind of defense mechanism, right? It's like condescending people, or maybe people are giving you some feedback or information, you're, not accepting it. Or you feel that, you don't want to be, called out, or you feel like you cannot go wrong and things like that. For some of you, you might, need to take a more empathic approach, like, be more compassionate towards other people and have, listen to their opinions, be more open to it. Why? Because I feel that this is coming through as a challenge for you right now, workers, right? There is some kind of pride that you have in your mind that probably is hindering your growth or learning further. And it's always good to, have other people's opinions and their perspectives. Humility is very powerful, when we don't need to brush others aside, or I feel that this could be coming from your past. Somebody might have made you feel a little small and you needed to just like, to show your worth. Maybe maybe you kind of have different opinions, strong opinions. Why? Because you feel that it kind of masks your own insecurities. But I feel that humble is the call, that you must make right now, Virgos, right? Because this could be impacting your relationships or your network, or at work even. This could be impacting your connections at work or in your personal life. So I feel humility is the biggest strength that we have. It's like we release the need to compare ourselves to others, or the need to be above others, and just to feel worthy. So that's something that we need to see, like, why are those feelings coming to surface, and see what you can do to heal through that, right? Because not just because it's not about self-attacking, Virgos. It's about freeing yourself from, the exhausting acts that we have to put up with on a daily basis to show our self-worth to other people. So, this is just about knowing who you are truly, instead of getting some external validation. I feel, you see where these emotions are pent up, where they're coming from, where they are driving your decisions and your actions. The tarot card you have, Virgo, is the Nine of Cups. This is water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio are the water elements. This is minor arcana. This Nine of Cups is the wish card, right? It's about feeling happy from the heart. This is a true heart tarot. So I feel that you'll be really happy with what's going on in the next few days. This is like putting the work, putting the efforts, whether it's physical effort into your projects, or some creative work, whatever you have been investing your time and energy into. This is bringing you a lot of happiness and joy, right? So good times to enjoy your accomplishments and appreciate also how things have, and appreciate just how things have evolved and unfolded for you, Virgo. So I do feel that if this is about projects or your business success, your investments, this is positive outcome card. This is also like feeling happy within yourself, harmony, peace at, where you are, who you are, acceptance of things, how they are in your external world, how far you have come, appreciating those blessings, big and small. There is also this person out here that's, standing by the door, kind of modeling. You could be into facing the camera or on TV, on screen in some way. But this is like just feeling contented from the heart, right? And there is also a rainbow and clouds, which means the universe is at play here, right? It's time for you. It's time for you to receive these blessings, those wishes, and feel contented and happy. So it's like, you also are happy in the sense that with your decisions, you're no longer feeling bad about, your investments, your past. You're getting the acknowledgement, the rewards for all the hard work you have put in. So a moment of pride or joy, maybe you're graduating, maybe you are buying a house, maybe you're buying a car, whatever this is, your project goals, business success, it's like, you're like, yeah, this is what I wanted, this is what I put the effort, and this is the result that I got. So this is happiness. But the only thing about Nine of Cups is don't get complacent, don't rest on your laurels, right? Because don't stop growing and learning just because you're in a comfortable position right now. So keep putting in the work. I also feel good health, good times, and good vitality, and just in general peace in your environment wherever you are. The next tarot card you have, Virgos, is the Empress. This is Major Arcana number 3. So 3 could be an important number for you in the next few days. But look at this. Color, harvest, nature, abundance. There is like a sun shining. There is an orb. She has an ankh in her hand. This is the orb having the world in your hands. It's like abundance. Right, this is like feeling very creative, new ideas. This is success coming towards you. This is, for some of you, you could be, starting families or growing families, growing your business, or starting up with your independent businesses or some artistic, creative projects. But this is like a new level growth, next level growth. This is new beginnings, new phase of your life, Virgos. Right? It's like, this is also very abundant energy, taking care of your own self as well as others. This is, having your priorities straight, working hard and partying harder, right? This is also about being connected with your gut feeling, your body, your wisdom, right? And this is a very positive, generative growth energy out here. Why? Because you put in the love, you put in the effort. Right? Your intentions appear, your actions align with your intentions. Lot of material growth and success as well. This is health and, you're just taking care of yourself. Some of you could be working out. Some of you could be just working out in the nature. Maybe you have some business of agriculture or plant business or landscaping and things like that. You could be into that, but you could be also into herbs and cosmetics or things like that. But this is about, love for clothes as well. This is fabrics. You could be doing something related to fabric stitching or fashion industry. There is also birds out here. So birds are symbols of growth, fertility, harmony, purity, softness. This is also like some of you could be doing your home through these pastel colors. Maybe you're using some gold or greens or creamy whites and things like that to lighten up your rooms or your home. This is related to the planet Venus. Venus is all about pleasures of luxury, growth, moon cycles. You could be into moon cycles or natural practices or spiritual practices of taking care of yourself or just nurturing yourself, your own self to people around you. A very nurturing spirit, this is. being there for others, being supported and supporting people. This is like support of people in your family, community. It's not like a competitive sphere. It's not competition by any means. This is just, you being there for others, other being there for you. Yeah, a very positive energy of here of love, growth, no power struggles, and at the same time, it's like, just knowing that true strength is not about domination and things like that. True strength is about being soft, being receptive, of creating things out of minimum resources, of thriving, of supporting people, right? It's like the love is the biggest healer. It's that kind of an energy out here. For some of you, you could be networking with people that are vibing with you. Some of you could be, creating new startups or starting new ventures. But this is like just having faith in yourself and the universe and pushing through every obstacles and creating. This is abundance and growth. Beautiful energy out to you, Virgos. And the last card, Virgos, you have for today is, look at this mini asteroid floating in space. And it says, stop playing small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. Courage, moving forward, making progress, action. So everything that we just spoke about, this is just like the literal summary of it. So don't play small. I don't think you are, because you're charging forward, you're growing, you're investing, you're reaping the rewards. You're like floating, in bliss. So you're courageous, moving forward. There's growth, there's progress, there's action, there's clarity, there is support. So good energies out here, Virgo. So Virgos, those were your messages. Hope they were helpful and insightful to you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you like the messages, please hit the like button and the subscribe along with the bell notification so you get notified every time a video is published. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, you all. Bye for now.